Hey guys, it's Miss McCraw here again. So today we're going to do a mass lab, okay? Or discover how mass can change, even though it doesn't. So it could be a trick question. So this lab, if we did this in class, would be called By Golly, By Gum, By Time. So we're looking at how does the amount of the gum, so how does the amount of the time gum is chewed affect its mass? Because remember, we're made up of a certain amount of matter. So that mass doesn't change. Our weight can change, but our mass doesn't unless something drastic happened. So we're going to be using gum to kind of represent our mass. So for a hypothesis, would you think that the gum would increase in mass as you chew it? Would it stay the same? Or would it decrease as you chewed it? Well, let's see. We're going to be chewing in 2-minute intervals and seeing how the mass will change. And in order to calculate mass, we use this lovely instrument for science called a triple beam balance. It does have 3 different scale values. You have your ones, which go into the next one's the hundreds, and then you have a tens one as well. And the way you use a triple beam balance, I'll put up some more information about it. On my side of things, you will see it looks like a 0 and it has to be even for it to be, so we know exactly what the mass is in grams. So we're going to start off very basic because anytime we have information, we want to get all the information we can. So I'm just going to lay my gum. Hubba Bubba is the best to use, but I just had a piece of extra gum on me. So I'm just going to weigh what it is. Yes, there's a wrapper, but most gum comes with a wrapper nowadays anyway, so that's not really going to play much to it. So I'm going to put everything on 0 to start off with to see how much this weighs. Okay, so let's see here. Or the mass, sorry, not weight. How much the mass is for this. Oh, too much. If it's too much, you have to go back. And if it's too light, you have to go down. All right. The gum by itself, with the wrapper, is 3.1 grams. So our starting point automatically is 3.1 grams. And remember, to do grams, you do a little g. We're going to do this 5 times. So by the end, I have chewed this gum and weighed it after a total of 10 minutes. Craziness. So I have 2 minutes on my timer, and I'm going to chew my gum, but save your wrapper because we want to be clean for COVID, all that loveliness. We're going to chew for 2 minutes. Okay, so let's go. And of course, I'm going to fast forward this in between so you can see. A long time to chew. All right, that's my timer. Okay. So when you take your gum out, don't wad it in the wrapper, just kind of lay it on top. And now we're going to see how much this, if the mass changed any. All right, so it's heavier than what I have right now, so I'm going to go down a little bit. Oh, no, it's lighter. So I was at 3.1 to start off with. Now I got to go backward. Keep going backward. Gotta make sure it's even. So it's now 1.5 grams, y'all. And that's after 2 minutes. All right, I gotta chew it for 2 more minutes. Here we go. Still got flavor, thank goodness. So after I chew this, it's been 4 minutes. Oh, there's a timer. Okay. All right. Now this time it was 1.9 grams. Okay. So let's do it some more. Got 2 more minutes. Starting to lose flavor, y'all. A little gross. Okay. Let's see it now. Bloop. All right, now it is 1.7. 1.7 grams. So we're starting to decrease again. Okay, 2 more minutes, y'all. I'm now at the 8 minutes mark. Lord of mercy. This is not tasting good at all. All right, let's see how we're doing. Oops, touched it too much. Oop, too light. You gotta move on when you're doing the scale. You gotta move in very small increments because just a little touch and it can go the other way. I'm trying to be as accurate as possible. All right, now we're at 1.4 grams. Okay, so I got you for 2 more minutes, but this is the last 10 for the 10-minute mark. Okay, so we started off at 3.1, went down to 1.5, came up a little bit at 1.9, 1.7, 1.4 grams. So now what's going to happen? Is it going to go up, stay the same, or go down? Let's chew for the last 2 minutes. Okay. It's really got no taste after a certain amount of time. That's kind of gross. But, you know, for science. All right, y'all. Last time. All right, it went to, drum roll, 1.7. So we went back up a little bit. But we're kind of staying in that range of 1.4 to 1.9. So a little less than 2, pretty much. 1.5 to 2 is where we're staying at. Okay. So that being said, we will make a conclusion. And everybody's results could be different. So was my hypothesis correct? Well, I was thinking it would go lower, and it did. But some of you might say it remains the same because mass usually does remain the same. However, why is this decreasing? Well, as we're chewing, we are breaking down the sugar molecules in the gum. So we are changing the mass of the gum as we dissolve those sugars. So if we were in class, you would graph your data to show some representation. And I'll show you a picture here in a little bit of mine. But again, with science, you can explore because everybody's data is different. That's why we do numerous different trials. So hopefully you enjoyed this mass lab so you can see that mass can change. And this was kind of drastic because we actually ate the gum. You wouldn't eat a person, I hope. But anyway, hope you have a great day. If you have any questions about mass, please let us know. Bye, everybody.